Now that you have adorable virtual classrooms, everybody is asking, what do I use this for? How do I make this useful? How do I make it a tool which makes things easier to access for my students and doesn't become one more thing that I have to do? And I had all the same questions as you. So I talked to some of my techie blogger friends, and they said, for the things that I wanted to do, having interactive links and having one place where my students can access everything on a daily basis, they said you need to create a Google site. So I wanted to start in this video. I just want to give you an overview of what Google site looks like and show you my work in progress. And then in my next video, I'll show you how to actually create that. So this, you're looking at my website. That's basically what a Google site is. It's a website, and it's going to have different pages, just like if you were to go to any website and you were clicking through, let's say you go to the Target website and you're clicking through the different departments, same thing. It's a website. It's an interactive website that parents and students can access. So this is my page that I created. This is my home page. So you'll see that I've incorporated one of my virtual classrooms up top here. That one's not interactive. I actually just used one of my headers from that I use for Google Classroom. So I inserted that, and I'll show you in the next video how you can do that as well. And then what I did was create buttons, clickable buttons that will bring anybody who goes to the site to these different pages. These are the same pages that are listed across the top toolbar as well. And that's really important because when we get into creating it, you want to make sure that you don't have anything in these top spaces. A lot of you have alphabets or banners or things like that. And if you do, you won't be able to see your links across the top. So I have them in two places. I like these nice big buttons, but you can get to them either way. So let's show you how I incorporated the classrooms that I created into this. So next, if we go to forms, here is my form slide. So you'll notice that I have inserted the Google slide, the virtual classroom, and I've put one virtual classroom on each slide. So I'm creating separate files for each virtual classroom that I create because that makes it easier when you're inserting it. I don't want them to be clicking through multiple slides on here. I just want them to have one to interact with. How you do that is really up to you, but I just think that's easiest for me and for my students. I don't want them to be clicking all over the place on one page of this website. So on here, I have the interactive links that I added when I was creating my Google slide, and those are still going to be interactive. But the great thing about this is a lot of the conversations I've been having with other teachers who are doing these virtual classrooms is they're very concerned with sharing their Google slide because they don't want students moving all of the pieces around. And I had the same concern. I didn't want that happening either because I could just see me logging in and seeing things moved all over the place and them really not utilizing it the way that they should be. So this gets rid of that problem. So I like that a lot. So that's the forms. This is my first week activities. Again, everything is a work in progress, but I'm putting links to all of my different activities. So if they click on this, this is their M&M first day activity that they're going to be doing. This is their puzzle activity that they're going to be working on. So we have all of those active links going. And then I have my class library. And I will be adding titles to this and recording book previews for each one of these books, kind of giving a book talk about each one of them to get students excited about the books that we have in our library. And then you'll see that I have 3 more tabs across the top, and I will be adding more pages too. But again, these represent each one of the pages within my website. So I'm going to have an ELA one. I'm going to have a math one. I'm going to have a parents one. I'll probably have a social studies one, a science one. So you can, also an ELA one. I'm just saying, all of these ideas are coming off me all at once. So you can do all of those things by creating this site. And this is a great way to utilize all of those adorable virtual classrooms that you've been working so hard on. In my next video, I will show you how to create a Google site.